Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Gone to All Mother's embrace. What hope do the rest of us have?
So, you're Aloy. I've heard about you from the war party, the hero of Devil's Grief.
One of them, maybe. I didn't fight alone. You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Karja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Karja fort that guards the pass between East and West. Word is, the Karja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
Alright.
I should be going.
Alright. Be careful out there, Aloy. I hope you find whatever it is you're after.
So, this actually makes me really... I don't know. This brings up a point I think I've mentioned last episode. And I could clarify on it. I absolutely love story-based games. I absolutely love them. The problem is... story-based games are usually... Fine. Once you do that. Okay, can't do that. You can. Story-based games are my jam. I absolutely love them. The only issue I have with them is, like, okay, I need to get to Meridian, the Karja capital, right? But, oh, I can't do that because if I get, because I have to clear
Those machines. I
the...
can see the corruption coming off them like smoke. Time to clear them out.
I can't get to Meridian, the Karja capital, because I need to get to the... Or I need to clear these, because, oh yeah, if I don't... Or if I try these... If I try to do it before that... Here, I'll just finish this off before I...
Ran this hot and cold.
I haven't played this game in a bit. I only play this game like once a week. Anyways, I have a perfectly good argument in my head, and then it comes time to present the argument, and it just doesn't come out.
This poison seems almost to eat it out. Maybe that's what drives the machines mad. Might find a way to use it someday.
Okay. So, in using this game as an example, right, we have to get to Meridian, the Karja capital, as I've said multiple times. But, in order to get to Meridian, we have to clear the capital, or clear these, Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. I thought, like, I was being attacked. It was just bright red on my screen for no reason. In order to get to Meridian, because the Karja have closed off the gates because of the fear of the corruption, we have to clear the corruption first, which will then allow us to, you know, actually use our abilities and continue our story. We need to continue our story in order to, you know, actually be useful. That was so much easier than I thought it would be. So much so that we can now go to this and get another skill, but we need two, so can't really get another skill.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
There we go. And I missed. But I mean, I understand that this is good storytelling. It's just, once you know what to look for, it's everywhere. Right? Like, in this game, alright, we need to avenge our avenge our tribe.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
There we go. Anyways. I know this is good storytelling. I know it.
There.
It's just, I'm tired and burnt out because I see the same pattern everywhere I look. You need to go one place to complete the story, but in order to get to that one place, you have to do multiple other things. It's like being able to just get to Meridian as is without having to do something in return. God damn it. I keep getting distracted because I'm trying to hunt these goddamn creatures just to, you know, get more blaze and whatnot so I can actually do my job or actually be good at this game, you know, is kind of distracting me. I understand that it is good storytelling. Like, if you could just get to Meridian without having to do anything or to be able to do that, like, if you could be like, okay, you could just go to Meridian, yeah, that would be a faster story and it would get it done quicker, but you wouldn't have as much story, you know? I could put this better. Basically, I was just told to clear this because... Ooh, a longhorn. Or a broadhead. I don't know if I've done this yet in my, personal playthrough. Lancer.
I gotta find a way to override more machines.
Yes, we do. And I know how. I know exactly how we do that. Okay, so instead of going here to the corrupted zone, which is level 15, or that one, which is level 20, what we're going to do, I believe it's here. We're going to do this one. Yes. As a way to get you motivated to do this, right? Or as a way to keep you invested in the story. You could easily go from one... Okay.
Who's gonna lead the vanguard now? Aaron? The boy's a drunken wreck since the bastard's got his sister.
Come on. I don't have many shards, and lives are on the line.
You're right. Mine if I go looking for your friends. So pay up or shut up.
But without these explosive arrows, they'll be torn to shreds.
A campfire was discovered. It's probably up here. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and, like, overlook this entire area before
It's heavy. World's going white.
continuing. So, I understand that this is good storytelling. As I've said multiple times in the past 13 minutes of me trying to record. It's good storytelling to have a end objective at the very beginning. And then, instead of immediately going to your objective, having to deal with the things that pop up along the way. Like, it wouldn't have been as interesting as a story if Mark Watney in The Martian made it to the HAP. Or not made it to the HAP. Made it to the MAV, or the Mars Ascent Vehicle. Instead of being... Or instead of getting, you know, his shit wrecked by the communications dish. It wouldn't have been as interesting of a story had the communications disc not been torn off of the hab and pierced him. Could probably just do this as a... Okay. Crafting, ammo. carry capacity, weapons, satchel. That's sad. I can't carry. I need boar bone, which means I need to go hunting boar. Okay. But it wouldn't have been as interesting as this story had Mark Watney not been able to or had he gone off of Mars when everyone else did. In fact, there wouldn't have been a story at all. It would have just been, oh, the time that Ares 3 aborted early because of high winds. Which is the reason why, in The Martian, spoilers, the entire reason why they aborted was because of high winds. Okay. I'm dodging! I'm aware! I'm aware! It just doesn't do anything.
No more time to recover.
Okay.
I need this. Keep quiet now.
Yeah. I will say the only, like, good storytelling is, I don't know, I keep trying to prove or say the same thing, but I'm not really finishing my sentences or my thoughts because I keep getting distracted, and I apologize. But good storytelling isn't just about a destination. It is about the journey.
Drell was talking about. There's gotta be a way in, somehow.
There is a way in. It's right there. Using the Martian as an example, as I tried to do earlier, there would not have been a good story if Mark was able to get to the Yeah, it would not have been as good of a story if Mark Watney would have been able to get to the MAV, or Mars Ascent Vehicle, with the rest of his crew. Okay, Scrapper. It would not have been I guess Jurassic Park would not have been as good as a story if the dinosaurs never escaped. It would not. I've only read the 2 books recently. I'm sorry. God of War 28, I believe it's 2018, the first of the Norse games, would not have been a good story if, or as good of a story, if the characters themselves just made it to the top of the mountain, no issue. Spoilers for that game. I have no plans on playing it on the channel, so.
Calm, calm.
I just need to attract one. Okay, now we search the scrapper. And we killed the second scrapper. Okay. Now that we have all these dead things, we can gather materials and try to figure out a way inside.
Hardy little plant. Quite a door.
Okay. This game would not be as entertaining as it is if you could just go from here, or from the Nora Heartlands, all the way to the Karja, I think they are, without having to do extra story bits. Like, I get that. I'm just getting burnt out on them because I'm playing like 4 or 5 different games with this as the, or that are story based. Skyrim,
Light. It's like this
personally,
entire place is part of some huge machine. But who made it?
yes. By the way, I should preface this by saying flashing warning lights, because I do tend to cheese my fights. I'm not gonna lie, I do tend to cheese it.
That thing looks like a triangular pipe. What's it for? I'm gonna give myself a birth in
Okay. So, now we go to inventory, and we go down to these treasure boxes. There we go.
Those things are moving components around. I wonder where.
Oh yes, I've already done this one on my personal one. Yeah. I'm having fun, honestly. I know I keep talking about this, but this is good storytelling. I like it. So, now we have to figure out where those are going. And the way to do that is we go down this way. Which technically leads us to the outside. But we go around. Alright, by the way, there was some... in case we need it. We can run back over here. And there's some medicine over here. Medicine, medical gray omen. And I believe there's one more? No. Maybe. Nope, that's just a rat. Oh yes, there is one more. It's right here. And there's also a rock. Right there.
That thing near the gap. What does it do?
I believe this is the... Yeah, down there's the place we entered from. And we can jump down here for no reason. Perfect. Like, they really don't want us to run out of arrows in here. Or health. I know there's a way to... cheese. I like cheesing fights, not gonna lie. Yeah.
It looks like those flying machines move components around. Might be able to take me somewhere.
Might be. What they want us to do here is they want us to jump up there. Right, they want us to wait here And then once one passes by, we just jump like that. I don't want to do that.
That's true. Machines are built in these places. But why? And by who? That's the heart of it all. It's gotta be. So how do I get inside?
And then this will drop us off, I believe, over here. Yeah.
I've got as far as this thing will take me.
Yeah, which puts us right here. But I think this is a good place to end the episode. So, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.